is going on, everybody? Everybody. What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another video. In today's video, more NBA 2K23. Because I need to finish the last of the season, and then we need to go ahead and get ready for the playoffs. The playoffs, everybody. Playoff time. Playoff time. So, enough of that. So, guys, I just want to tell you a little something about what I love to watch. And I'm sure a bunch of you probably will know who he is when I tell you, but I'm going to have to wait.
Did you ever play basketball growing up?
Oh, so I actually didn't play basketball, and I actually never thought I would play 2K because I never understood it. But once I finally played against somebody, that's when it got a little more fun for me. And then once I got introduced to my career, that part was actually like really.
This guy is a very funny comedian. He is a dwarf. His name is Brad Williams. You guys never heard or seen Brad Williams on TV or in person? This guy is amazing. He's a hilarious man. Just go on like YouTube or Facebook and look for Brad Williams, comedian. You have to type those three things in because our comedian Brad Williams. Because a lot of people don't really, because the people on Facebook just type in a guy's person's name, like Brad Williams. He's not going to pop up because it's going to be a bunch of other Brad Williams people. But other than that, sorry. We got to finish this game up against, who are we playing? Oh, the Mavs. That's right. That's our second game against the Mavs. That's what it was. We had 2 games against the Mavs. We're up by 14 points. So, we're all right. Oh, what? Open that one. I don't want that one. I want this one first. Set that there. I'll do that in a minute. I opened my wintergreen by accident. Didn't mean to. Leave my mint because I'm going to be doing mint tonight. So, I'm actually going to stick this in the freezer and let it sit. I don't know if I got any room in my freezer for that. I'm kind of worried about that. I need to go through my freezer sometime in the next couple days and see what I have, what's good, what's not good, what's still in date, because I have a bunch of freezer stuff. Because when I was at my grandma's house, most of my meals came out of the freezer because they were all like the little corn or whatever, and it was like frozen corn, frozen this, and it was like I didn't throw away the frozen patties that Grandma had in there from like 10 years ago. She never threw anything away. So, that's what I want. I haven't had wintergreen in a while, but I always get wintergreen when I can't get mint. Like if I'll go to like a gas station late at night, and I know it's the only one that's like really open, and I can't get mint, I'll get wintergreen because I'll try to get some Stoker's wintergreen maybe, but usually it's going to be Copenhagen wintergreen, or it's going to be Stoker's wintergreen, or it's going to be just those two pretty much. Kodiak maybe, but I don't know, because I'm not a big fan of any other wintergreens but those two, and Grizzly I don't like to do. I like to do mint, and then Copenhagen mint's the only mint I'll do. Because, oh god damn it, hold on. Copenhagen's the only mint I'll do because it's like the smoothest mint out there. Not the Skull extra long cut mint because we've lost a lot of dip. Okay. All right. Usually pretty good at the rim. I don't get fouled often either for some reason. I always not shoot threes, but
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. And we're at the point of the season where we...
Luka got a back eye injury. I forget what it was, what they said he was. Let me see here. And does it say he's hurt? His back's bothering him. Well, maybe not. I don't know what he's got, they said. This season fatigue is fresh, but that's weird.
Really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, VA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's T in at the power forward position.
Every team, I know it. Every single team has a one-color logo they use on the courts now. Hashtag. There's American Airlines. Because they're always AAs. They're all AAs.
And Dallas calls time here. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the three ball.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are
Oubre,
other ways to score.
Bamba,
You can
Harper.
post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
A different look for Dallas. Oubre, he's checked in for Green. And it's Connaughton in for LeVert. Mama, the pass to Doncic. Connaughton outside.
Pat Connaughton, yeah.
Back to Doncic. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Lays it up and banks it in. 23 points in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
McCollum against
Get out,
Doncic.
Harper. He plays
Pass
for
to
the Celtics.
Connaughton.
He played for Orlando at first. I want to see something. I think he played for Orlando at first, didn't he? Was he all Celtics? Yeah, he played for OKC. That's right. Then he played for Philly. Then he okay. So he started in Atlanta. Played for the Hawks. Then played there for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 seasons. Played for Boston 3 seasons. Philly 1 season. OKC 1 season. Boston, then Portland, Dallas. Damn, he's been traded a lot. Jesus.
Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. And here is Bamba. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's T, covered by Connaughton. Daniels misses.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Connaughton can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's T. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Last time they faced off, it was...
See, now the reason the mid-range doesn't have any value is because you're more likely to miss a shot if somebody gets up in your face because somebody guards you. They guard you more careful on a mid-range shot. But also because it's the 2-point shot as well as the inside shot, you know, the layups or the dunks, you know, so That's the reason why there's really no value for it anymore.
Right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Hardy, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Oubre. Now quiet so far offensively.
Rebound like a 3? Damn.
Searching for his first points of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's T. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the defense is really...
Was that a 3? I didn't even notice that. Hold on. How do you wind that? Where are we? Oh, so I was behind the line as I shot. After I released it, I came forward. Okay.
really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Mavericks have got 8 of 15.
We just want to try and get 10 threes before I miss
shots to go. Pass to Oubre.
Get back. No.
Here's Hardy. McCollum defends. Looking to end the run. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
McCollum outside. To the middle. Here's T. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
And here's Connaughton for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
A minute 58 left.
How many threes do we have? I want to see how many 3-pointers we have real quick. So I want to see if I have unscored that one. I scored all but one. I think the other one was Brandon Ingram that scored it. Let me see if the team stat box score. Let's see, where is the 3 done? There's no, yeah, here it is. It was Herbert Jones that scored it. Okay.
Left in the first quarter of the game. Bamba finds Oubre. Back to Bamba. Oubre on the wing. Covered by Ingram. Clock at 4. From 12 feet. Oubre can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 6.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Hardy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Horford.
Good job, Al. You could have shot that ball.
Down low. And he converts the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's T. Jacks up a 3. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got his 5th assist in this one.
One more.
Mavericks shooting 53%.
If I get 10 threes in a row, then I can kind of miss one and not feel too bad about it. Looks like Will Ferrell right there.
Setting the tone right from the opening tip. Connaughton outside. Here's Oubre. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And there's a 3-second violation. Hardaway's checked in for Horford. Payne's checked in for New Orleans. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Hardaway. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Oubre. No good from the wing.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout of
30. A little bit. We got 22 points. 52. Blowout.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Luka Doncic is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Green in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Doncic. 11 points for him last game against New Orleans. Pass to Green. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Hardaway up top. Over Jones. Hardaway, no good. And the Pelicans with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. New Orleans calls timeout. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Here's Doncic. LeVert outside. Hardaway against Jones. Back to LeVert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Inside. Here's T. And he slams it in one-handed.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. LeVert outside. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And that's something that Doncic wants to keep improving. Good to see him firing away from distance.
Back to Payne. Pass to Davidson. Jones with the ball. Defended by Hardaway. Williamson outside. Here's T. The 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And it's hammered home by Green.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Outside Ingram. And stolen by Green. Ingram against Hardaway. Pass to Green. LeVert outside. Outside Hardaway. And here's Doncic. From downtown. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that was just one element of his production. He ended up with a triple-double on the night. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
And Dallas calls time here.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Horford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And so it's New Orleans up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Man, they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. They've got C.J. McCollum. Also Brandon Ingram out there. Zion Williamson out there with Herb Jones. And it's T in at the four-man position. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now here's Williamson. Here's T. No good on the three. Doncic against McCollum. Pass to Green. Horford left side. Pelicans cleared away. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Here's Doncic. And down it goes. 2 points. Doncic has got 12 points.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Here's Dallas now. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Ingram. And another one falls for New Orleans.
With a look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Ingram's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
And it's Doncic missing. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the inside, here's T. The shot no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From deep, here's Doncic.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4. They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's T. Counted from distance.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Timeout.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Dallas calls time here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Doncic. LeVert outside. To the paint. Here's Horford. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Here's T. Horford covering. Three-pointer. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And here's Doncic. He's got 12. Outside, Green. LeVert goes against Ingram. With a step back. The shot by LeVert, no good. And it's Pelicans ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2.
Man, good whistle there.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans.
That's good from Jones.
Taking 2 shots.
Jones hits them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. LeVert outside. Pass to Green. Back to LeVert from deep. The Pelicans pull it in. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
McCollum against Doncic. LeVert outside. Pass to Horford. On the wing, Green. Dallas, no good that time either.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
On the wing, Jones. Now Williamson. Beyond the arc. And it's good. He hits another one.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic passes to LeVert. Jones against Green. Now Bamba. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To end the run. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's T. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Doncic passes to LeVert. Now here's Bamba, covered by Williamson. Pass to LeVert. Horford, left side. Just 5 on the clock. Green in the post. Defended by Jones. And it's Green missing. Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
LeVert goes against Ingram. Pass to Doncic. Up and over McCollum. Doncic, good. Doncic has got 14 points.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
13 feet out. T grabs the miss. New Orleans has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Jones' shot is good.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. LeVert outside. Driving in. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Such an effective playmaker. You gotta be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Pass to Green. Now here's Horford. Defense is right there. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. 17 points in the game.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Here's T. And another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one.
Good try there.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Doncic passes to Green. A nice shot by Doncic.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
To the middle. Here's T. Missed inside. Dallas is shooting just about 33% since this second half started. It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Ingram. Back to Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Now here's LeVert. He's got 15. Green in the post. Working on Jones. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's LeVert. No good on the shot. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Here's Doncic. McCollum with some nice D. Pelicans shooting a sensational 78% from the field in this game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones.
And he knocks down the first.
Substitution on the court.
Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all in your career and having great longevity.
Karis LeVert is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Hardy. And it's Oubre in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
6 to shoot. Outside Young, takes it inside, got a hand on it, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Takes the 3, hits yet again, wow!
Incredible, 81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Pass to Hardy. Outside Hardaway. Powell passes to Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Now Hayes, defended by Hardaway. Here's Lewis, down low. Here's T, and he dunks it down.
Assisted.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Young. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. And Smitty, in the NBA, we know that coaches are often the fall guys. But when you see players saying, "Coach wouldn't let me be me," too easy?
Well, I think you have to take it case by case. The one thing I would say, everybody has to be a pro in an organization. Those are the organizations and individuals that usually succeed.
Now here's Young. Outside Bertans. Pass to Hardy. Shot to stop the run. Pelicans cleared away. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lewis. Powell covers. Inside. Here's T. Another one goes. Incredible. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with the year they've had, you expect nothing less than a victory every time they take the court. Another stellar outing for them here tonight.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for T.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. The three ball. Offensive board. Bertans. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They made
He left.
What about my career do you really like specifically?
That's my favorite part about 2K. It's not only just about upgrading your player. It's actually a story behind it. So that's what makes it more interesting. You know, the cut scenes and everything.
It's pretty awesome to take part in things and make decisions on where you want to go as an athlete in our game.
I like the fact that you can do more.
Well, we've got a marquee matchup here tonight, don't we, Brent, with two of the top teams in the league set to go at it.
Yeah, this is one where you might put your phone on vibrate, turn the lights down a little bit, go ahead and have dinner early, because this one is going to be a great matchup, and you don't want to miss a play.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Jones is out there with T. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Williamson in at the center, locking down the middle. A nice shot by Davidson.
I know C.J. plays the two-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great foul.
Now the pass to Bay. Here's Hayes. Pass to Duran. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. Had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hayes, the pass to Duran. To the wing on the left. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Zion plays within the system, and right there, very unselfish.
Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Ivy. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Pistons. Good on the three-point shot. That's now 8 points for T.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
And that one's good, Ingram.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Ivy trying to get open as Burks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And now that's 11 points for T. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And here's Bay following the 3 from Davidson. The offensive rebound. Here's Burks, and he drops it in from the low post. Burks has got his second bucket of the night.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Ivy. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Jones against Bay. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Raptors. It's Ingram on the wing. We saw him with 10 points last game. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Ivy. And here's Bay. Here's Burks. Wide open shot is on the money. Burks has got 6 points. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Davidson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The pass to Ivy. Now here's Hayes. He's guarded by McCollum. From 8. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
So it's the Pistons now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Back to Bay. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Pelicans ball.
Now here's McCollum. D right on him. Here's Davidson. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He's got 15.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Bay against Jones. Now Hayes. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. Snatched up. Burks. Some solid defense from Davidson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Duran. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. 6 to shoot. Ivy. No good, unable to end this run.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Trice comes in for Duran, and it's Bagley in for Burks. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams, and they were frustrated to lose their first game against this team. He told me we have to be even more aggressive getting to the rim and scoring inside tonight. Kevin, it certainly is their strength and makes sense to go that way. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Davidson. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. The tray. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Hayes. And here's Trice. 9 points last game out. That's tipped. They recover it.
Great anticipation as Valanciunas got to that ball and just swatted it away.
Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Now, here's Ivy. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Davidson. He's got 23 to the paint, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bay against Ingram. Bay kicks to Ivy. They need this one. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now, here's Ivy. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
A nice shot by Davidson.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Detroit's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Bay passes to Hayes. Shoots from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
When you are wrapped up that tightly in the mid-range, you are better off just moving the ball.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now here's Bay. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
In the first 2 minutes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Detroit. To the middle, here's Davidson. Powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
.135 left to play in the first quarter. Right wing. Right side Bagley. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here is Daniels, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Bay over Daniels. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so here is New Orleans. Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Ivy passes to Thybulle. Now here's Ivy. He's guarded by McCollum. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
Here's Davidson, defended by Bagley. For the three. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Pelicans with a major 39.
I want to hear everybody make some noise.
And look here for the Pistons. Trice is checked in for Duran. Bagley comes in for Burks. Bays checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Hayes subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ingram's running. So for New Orleans right now, King is out there with T. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. And, well, Detroit shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Bay against Ingram. Pass to Ivy. And it's blocked by Davidson. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Six on the shot clock. Bay passes to Trice. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Bay is an active player, and I like watching him get assertive, especially on the offensive rebounds.
There's the pass to Daniels. And stolen by Trice. Now here's Hayes. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
And it's Davidson missing. Passes it to Ivy. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here is Daniels, covered by Hayes. And the shot is good. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
Now here's Trice. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. Bay finds Bagley. Takes the 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. That one drops for him. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
Well, when Ingram gets the ball on the inside, his length can really help him out to create shot opportunities.
Detroit with the ball. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. To the inside, Hayes. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Dallas played phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done is T.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
1:12 left in the first half. Pass to Ivy. Bay against Ingram. Bay with it. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Trice, no good. The Pelican shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. It's good. Davidson's got 43 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Trice. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bay against Ingram. Now here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Another shot, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, when he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
Pistons have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Davidson. 43 points in the game. From downtown. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's New Orleans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from T.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Running the wings, they'll go with Ivy and Bay. Then it's Duran. Then there's Hayes, and it's Burks in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk. Finish. Here's Hayes. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing the shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
First personal foul.
The Pistons have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Ivy. Bay against Jones. And there's the pass to Burks. To end the run, rejected by Davidson. It's Ingram on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 6th assist on the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Passes it to Ivy. Jones against Bay. Pass to Burks. Looking to get back on track here. That shot no good. Good D by Williamson.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Ivy passes to Hayes. And here's Burks. He's covered by Davidson. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Davidson. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Offline with his 3. Detroit with the ball. They're scoreless since the first half.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end. They can't find a way to get the embers going.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's the 3, and again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Detroit with the ball. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career. And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by New Orleans.
Pass to Jones. Rebound by the Pistons. And here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. Duran, no good. Ingram right side. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
Ingram's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. The pass to Duran. He feeds it to Burks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingram with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Hayes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Bay. Burks on the wing. He kicks it to Hayes. Now, here's Ivy. He's covered by Ingram. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's Duran. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. The shot's good from Hayes.
Well, that three-point shot is not something Killian is great at yet, but he's still committed to developing there.
Here's Davidson. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Hayes kicks to Bay. Pass to Duran. Down low, here's Burks. Second shot opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Trice is checked in for Duran. Sharch comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Hayes. Now Burks. 8 points for him. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Count that bucket. 63 points for T.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. Kicks to Sharch. Pass to Burks. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Thybulle finds Burks. And here's Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Pistons ball.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Swiped it away.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Second personal foul. Team second.
Now, here's Ivy. A floater. No good that time. Great defense that time from Davidson. The feed to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Ingram's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. The pass to Burks. Thybulle with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Sharch passes to Thybulle. 6 to shoot. Over Daniels. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's McCollum. He has 7. Passes to Ingram. Inside. And that one, good. 65 points for Team.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Thybulle. So here's Burks. Shoots over Ingram. Burks can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Pass to Ivy. Looking to get it going. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Ivy passes to Burks. And the pass to Ivy. Knocked away. Deep 2 from Thibault. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Ingram. That one good for 2. Ingram's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Saric outside. Pass to Burks. Now here's Ivy. Pass to Thibault. And here's Trice. And Trice slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Thibault. He kicks it to Ivy. Back to Thibault. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Wasted no time on that one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Here's Ivy. He's got 11. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul for the Pistons. Bagley. .124 left in the fourth quarter. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for T.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got T, and it's Alvarado in at the point. Hayes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hayes, bounce pass. Here's Davidson. Hits it again. Wow.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass.
And Hayes finishing the play. That's impressive after he took the hit.
And stolen by Ivy. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll